Okay, so now let's talk about why social media is so important to our magazines and why we've made a little bit of a shift in our priorities with Town Post over the last couple of months. The Association of Magazine Media published a white paper this year looking at magazines as a media over the last 5 years, from 2014 till 2019. What they found is that magazines actually grew their audiences by 24%, but the surprising growth came in video, which is actually up 425%, and mobile, which was up 122%, at the expense of print and digital, which is down 10%, and web, which is actually down 34%. When you look at social media, the audience for magazines has actually grown from 299 million in 2014 to 841 million in 2019, with Facebook actually losing ground to Instagram. If you look at this graphic, you'll notice Instagram actually up 997% over that 5-year time span. And if you look at the second graphic, the pie chart here, you'll notice that Facebook was a huge percentage of the 299 million audience back in 2014, but look how much ground they lost to Instagram. And Twitter can maintain, they kind of stayed at the steady growth rate, but Instagram really was an 800-pound gorilla that's really interrupted our magazine and our social media market. So based on what we've been seeing in our local markets as well as the industry trends, we reprioritize our social efforts from just Facebook and Twitter to initiating a full-on campaign to launch and boost Instagram for each of our magazine territories. So this slide shows you the importance of social media, and we're prioritizing our social media and our web activities. You'll see that web traffic is still our main driver. We have some big plans for some new products we're going to roll out in 2021, so stay tuned for that. Facebook has been and will continue to be a huge focus of our social activity. We can't give up on Facebook. It is a big driver for traffic for us. If you look at our analytics, you'll see the inbound traffic coming from Facebook. We got to keep that going. But sliding in at number 2 now on our social media platforms is Instagram. That's a channel with a lot of opportunity and a lot of growth for us in 2021. Twitter is not much of a priority anymore. The attention span on Twitter users is generally people that are really short attention spans, real quick bites, more newsy, more timely. They're not scrolling down for more than a few minutes at a time. So it's not really a good platform for us to be on. So while we'll still put our stories out there and we'll still make it a priority in our social, it's not a very high priority. And last but not least, Pinterest. This has been one we've kind of ignored up until now, but we've been getting some advice and some consult from some outside people saying that Pinterest is something we really need to start looking at. So look for that to be coming down the road, but for right now, we're going to kind of keep that on the back burner for this training purposes. In our next videos, we're going to go through exactly how to post, what you can't post, and do some step-by-step tutorials on how to work all the 3 platforms we'll be showing you in this next learning exercise.